defeating all of these. I am defeating to every balance. So working also in ideas, so in negotiating. So my point is that you are that lucky guys that you are listening this talk and getting awareness to do the work with this terminology. So please this. Okay, let's say land graph, landscape, AI, agentic AI, so beautiful topics. And industry is waiting for you and give you next one. Salary, nothing to agentic AI, generative AI, developer, nothing to AI. So please silence. So landscape is a failure. So we will use for the development of generative AI companies. So nowadays we are using ChatGPT, we are using Gemini, we are using ChatGPT, we are using Gemini, all are one more. This is a what? This is a chatbot. This is an AI tool. Suppose I will tell what is Python. So you just tell giving a query immediately. So this chatbot is generating. So it is generating AI. ChatGPT, Gemini. So in which way it is working, that is another issue. That is another fact. But my point is, so we will create a model. We will create a chatbot. Okay. So and what I thought in generative AI, one model we will create. In machine learning we are creating some model. In deep learning we are creating some model. Similarly, in generative AI, we are also creating some model. That model is large language model. Another model we have large image model. But we are discussing about LLM, large language models. Now, practically, before going to the project, small things I can show you. You can create your own model and you can ask any query. You can get a response. Response may be a text response, maybe an image response, maybe an audio response, maybe a video response. Okay? So, you hope everybody is understanding the response? Okay. Now, next point is, before going to, okay, so first of all, so in Google, just I am typing Google Color. So, what it was, my favorite environment is Google Color. Because for getting Google Color environment, that is to make to download in software, to install any software. That is a product of Google. Simply, if you have a Gmail account, so happily this environment will open. So you see, in Google, if you type Google Color, you see first link will open. But Jupyter Notebook, you have to download and install Anaconda software. Okay. So you see, this is I type Google Color. The first link I clicked, this type of interface I got. Then you can keep in your notebook for creating a file. Okay, so already today morning I developed a small project. So before going to that application, and if you click or select the model or system model, it will bring it to the system or system. But objective is one, if you click or set up the model, use model is model will display, use model will display. Okay, then you choose Llama 2 or Llama 3. So you can choose any model, but this is compatible because our system actually the configuration is limited, particular 16 GB RAM or some configuration is limited actually. This generative AI proper application if you develop, it will require what high configuration system will require actually. So Llama 2 choose, then you download and install in right hand side console now. You install or you download, it will take some time. After that, you will get this type of chatbots, this type of things. Okay, and so if you will suppose I type it in high. Okay, this type of option is coming. So I type it in high, then model will give the response. Model will give the response. So it is, so you see model gave the response. I type it high, the model gave the response. Hello, how can I assist you today? Yes or no? The response model today. Suppose here I will type what is ALL. So I type what is ALL, and you see, so model provided the response and model generates. So answer LLM stands for large language model, etc. etc. Okay, so the first point, I hope everybody got clarity how LLM run locally means in our computer system. So we executed, we developed a simple chatbot, okay, by installing Java software, and you see one model, one chatbot created, and any question you ask, then immediately the model is giving the response. Here, give response. So I hope everybody enjoy new term. Giant.ai, Llama, LLM. So new job. So today, as a hostel, again you search in Google. You go through Google, go through YouTube, go through ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, Cursor.ai. So use AI tools many in the market. Only that will depend upon you. So you use. Okay. So give response. One by side, give response. So this point is what how LLM runs locally. Run on how LLM will execute in our system. Then enough to develop a generative AI, enough terminology that you have to know, and there is another software you have to download, that is Llama. That is Llama. You see in Google, you see this is what we executed locally means here there is no browser concept. Model created, so without internet we also it will work. So I will open the browser and I will type what Llama. There is a top to remember Llama. It's top Llama. Llama will a fantastic open source AI tool. It is open source because what is the meaning of open source? Everything is exposed in front of the public. Have you listened to GitHub? So software, this is an application some organization has developed. So the complete file, so you can get in the GitHub repository. So one solution I will provide. So when you are developing a project, you create your own account in GitHub. Okay, one point I am telling. You go to github.com, GitHub, any project, you create an account. You create your own account. You go to github.com because nowadays very popular repository, everything, whatever you are developing, you are doing, try to keep in GitHub repository. Okay, because I will develop a program, then I will test, then I will deploy. How to deploy is another issue. Okay, so you can see github.com, click on new. Suppose I am developing the project. Okay, so I will give advice, I will give suggestion. Any project, whatever you are developing, try to keep the GitHub repository. So github.com, you will type, maybe sign up login concept will come, give your mail ID, then our verification code will go to your mail. So by what properly verifies, then this type of option will come. You see repository name, whatever the project name you give. Okay, and you see, so you can choose file from technology side. You can choose Python license. You will choose MIT license. Okay, then click create repository, then you can create an account. Okay, my one is any project you will develop, try to keep your code in this repository by creating an account. Okay, so coming to the point, what you were telling. So for developing generative AI application, one framework we will use that is LangChain, and LangChain will active. So before that, one software you have to install, that is Olama. That is what Olama. It is an open source or it is a tool used for the development of generative AI, and download Olama. So you have to download. Okay. So the time of download for definitely internet connection. So content, and you see download Olama, Mac, Linux, Windows. Okay, so basically we all are using Windows operating system. So you click. So when you will click download for Windows, so it will be downloaded. So already I have downloaded. Okay, so I will see this is Olama. This is Olama executable plan. Okay, so what I told in Google, type Olama and you download Olama. It is an open source software and completely free software. You can download freely. There is no problem. And once you download, you see this is the Olama setup file, and double click installation. Very simple installation. Okay, so you install, you download and install Olama. After that, so how your Olama software successfully installed or not, you go to command prompt and type Olama and enter. You see some commands of Olama is coming. Okay, so what I told, you download Olama software and install it. Okay, download Olama software and install it. Then after installation, So how you will know your Ulama software has installed successfully or not? Go to command prompt. Okay, type simple Ulama. Type simple Ulama. Then you see some Ulama command will display. Some Ulama command will display. Okay. Suppose if I type Ulama run Lama to, so server is equally. Okay. So we are not going to that, but again another server we have to configure. Slash y. No. So here some option is that working. For that another setup is required. Okay, so what I told, you have to download and install only this point to register. Yes. So another point you have to know before going to develop a project. VS Code you have to download and install. VS Code. I know this environment everyone has not Visual Studio Code. But here I am not using. Then in VS Code, after installation, you have to create a virtual environment. Again, because time is already 4, again if I will come again in another way, so only regarding setup I will explain. Setup. Okay, so a small application that I will show you. So this is my project that I have done. One by one I will explain. So my project name is Biomedical Question and Answer using LLM. Okay. So one chatbot I have created. Any question related medicine related, yes. Yes. Silence. Which model? Okay, silence please. Please silence. Please silence. We asked, so to generative AI model, so trained data. Okay, so you listen. So who asked the question? Okay. Listen. So whatever, particularly in generative AI context, the data is already real data. The data is already labeled, and raw data, when we are bringing raw data, is going to a store. Basically, that is called as vector DB, chroma DB, peanut one. So already data is already built. First, data model is not built. train the data. Whatever the model we are creating, not only generative AI, in machine learning and deep learning same concept. Trained data is important. Second thing is that through generating AI model, when we are developing a project, simultaneously through model, how it will create. Through model, there is no need, there is no requirement. Model any problem statement. Okay, then another point is your question is how it will increase or decrease the response. Huh? Creativity. Creativity actually not decreasing always. Creativity is again depend upon the architecture of the model, in which way the model is working. So for the model in which you are working, you have to go to the architecture. Which data store the model is using, which technical stack the model is using, and the model, whatever the model, various models, Lambda 2, Lambda 3, or generally must so lots of things, their ability, their capacity. Okay, so based on that actually, whatever the response model will generate, so response should be how far it will be accurate. One example I am saying, ChatGPT or complexity or another side is customer.ai. All the response they are providing, they have some professional prayer, some professional or prayer concept for that the user is registering by paying something. Please listen. But if the user is paying and taking a subscription for that, then that ChatGPT, complexity or customer.ai giving good response. Suppose one question that I gave to model is not able to provide. Suppose model, so failure. But when I am taking a subscription, then model is providing the output. So always the response is increasing. There is no concept of creativity decreasing. Here, there is no point of creativity. Whatever we have the problem statement, then how the what will be the answer of the problem statement. Suppose 3 answers came, then which is the optimized solution. Suppose for a particular query, the model provided response, but another model provided another response that is also right. But in that case, which is the optimized solution, that solution will come to. So creativity, the term creativity, this term we will not use. Whatever the response we are getting, always it is increasing, not decreasing, because time to time, day to day, feature is updating, software is updating. So updating means what? New feature is adding, new term is adding. Okay, so if you got credit, huh? So yes or no? Give a response. No, with some, so you got credit or not? Then you tell your question is not through generative AI model, providing the response. Madam, this is my question. No, you come. No, please. model will go better. So you are giving a data. You are going to then when the generated response are able to my question is even AI will give you data for another AI. AI will give both AI will train each other. So how the AI will give data with another AI? So there suppose ChatGPT, then is another AI is Perplexity. So Perplexity will ask a question to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give answer to Perplexity. No, so that is happening in application development, like you are telling one service is communicating another service. No, two purposes. So listen, maybe suppose one question, okay, one question, suppose you see in ChatGPT, I am telling you, suppose this is Germany, I type what is Java, I type what is Java, generally provided response in ChatGPT, say in point. Suppose in ChatGPT, what is Java, and in Gemini, I ask the same question. Okay, you see, this answer, defined content is defined response generated, but it is satisfying one objective. This is what, and your question is, ChatGPT is asking to Gemini. Are you understanding the question? You are saying one AI model will ask the query another AI model. Okay? No, this question is wrong. Ask the input, the human being will provide, the user will provide. Model will not provide any question. Model will not ask the question. Question will be provided. One question we will provide to ChatGPT, same question will be provided to Gemini. Then different response will come, but that different response will satisfy one objective. ChatGPT, what is Java, meaning in Gemini, what is Java, you will say it will satisfy same objective. Particular one for you, we will render the system more. We silence maintain for you, we will go forward and new things that we will do. And if we disturb, then I have no problem. So I can render the system to response. So my point is that better human is from China Muslim basic math and social. Understood? Okay, this question particular से पूछिए. मॉडल अलग मॉडल में क्वेश्चन करते हुए देखो सुना क्वेश्चन करेंगे ह्यूमन बीइंग एनिमल. Okay, so one simple project I am showing. So one project objective is any question, any query, if you will ask related medicine, related diagnosis, related for getting any medical information, then generative AI will generate the response. this is a simple project. I have sent to HOD this solar grid. I will send. So I will tell and will give you. So very simple things. So first of all, you see first line. So currently I was telling lamps and framework I will use. So for activating lamps, so one thing you have to install related to Python, because we are using whatever we are writing the code or the course of Python code. So Python having a package, that package is named Pin. So in Python there is a huge vast library. So for getting launching one line of code available inside P, that is a Python module or that is a Python master package. So we have to install by executing a command or by executing a line of code. So we install launching community as at this point sentence transformers. So you can go to Google and if you type launching community, how I will install to give, please give the command. Otherwise, you open ChatGPT and Gemini, you ask the field that is called prompt. That's why the term is coming prompt engineering. Your prompt should be accurate. So what I told, first point, I will get for activating launching framework or for getting launching through Python, please give the command I will install. Why I am installing? Because so many built-in functions I will use, and the corresponding libraries, corresponding modules, if I will not install, then whatever the built-in function I will use, control and understand what is this. The module you have to install. So first question, this pip install. So this line representing launching community. So in launching framework, whatever the built-in functions are available, so we can use that built-in function for the development of our application. Now run is very simple. So first one, launching community I installed through Git package. Git is a Python module that already we all have known. So no doubt it is a Python code. It is a Python code. So now the installation is going on actually by executing one line of code. Nowadays, for getting code, for getting solution code, you can easily get from ChatGPT, from Gemini, or from the corporation. So my internet connection, I think it is slow actually because it is taking some time. But Google Color, when you are using internet connection, you should keep on actually. Okay, so in this way, launching community I install. Okay, so I think some problems also be raised. So here, a new terminology. Lancing community or vector sports. Vector sports means a database, a place where our data is stored, and whatever the data we have, all are trade data. Means trade data means that data will interact by the control. The data properly will understand by the control. In that way, in generative AI, so what terminology that we are using vector sports, locality, this type of term. So it is storing data, trade data. In generative AI context, huge amount of data we can store. So from here, from Lancing community, it is a main module, and vector sports is a sub module. Okay, AICTE, FAISS. So FAISS full form is Physical AI, Similarity Search. It is a library. FAISS full form is Physical AI, Similarity Search. It is a library. Okay, so which gives the benefit to developers to search for embedding of multimedia documents that are similar to each other. That means overall it is a library, and it is giving the benefits to a developer for searching a data from a vector store. So this library we have imported from the Lancing community. Lancing Understood community is a module, vector sports is a sub module. So similarly, some libraries we imported, then after that we have taken a sample data. Sample data here I have taken overall some small amount of data I have written, but when you will go to real-time scenario, huge data will be provided. So maybe suppose you in Google you search biomedical data. For getting biomedical data, various books it will display, and 700 pages, 800 pages PDF files. I will imagine it. So that volume of data means you have to consider, you have to bring into your picture. So here, we have a variable. Let the variable name is biomedical text, and this variable containing some sample data. Some data I wrote. Okay, then this sample data, that is biomedical text, I converted into a document, and in the form of Lancing related document. This point is this. First of all, we will on this one. Wind up on okay, so overall, new terminologies today we are taking is GIET, how to treat the model, Ulyama for conductor tool, then Lancing is a framework for generative AI. So next one, if the webinar will arrange a workshop worldwide, so specifically for a term, generative AI is a vast thing actually. So in generative AI, a particular term, if we will cover practically, then lots of insights that you can know, you can get the information. Madam, I have sent this project to you. If anybody wants, then you can send it. I have sent this very simple things actually. Suppose I am not Probably this what I am not understanding, and I explain here, and I will try to please explain. Please explain. And you again generally will explain. So everything you can get explanation for everything. Everything that you can. Suppose you started this explanation. Again on which line suppose you are not able to understand. Then that word you copy and paste in Gemini or paste in ChatGPT. Again you will get the explanation. So use, my point is, use more and more AI tools and do lots of projects, small machine learning, deep learning, generative AI projects, small projects. I am not telling them big projects. Use project you develop and all the project you keep in GitHub repository. Everybody today, you remember this morning, today at the hostel, go to github.com and create an account based on your name and all the projects, all the activities related to programming, you keep it in. Then definitely it will affect your resume and with respect to president. Okay, so I think everybody lost your their lessons. So we will round up the session. So again, thank you to all of you. Thank you for
GIET committee. Now I request coordinator professor of AICTE and FDP, Glorify ma'am, to illustrate.
Calci mesmo.